You tune in to Literary Voices on Doc Radio TV. We're live streaming on YouTube, so you can go check us out there. Today, I have in the studio a very a young gentleman with a high entrepreneurial spirit. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're correct.
Sorry?
You're correct.
I am correct. Of course, I'm always correct. Well, I try to be. Yes. So, welcome to Doc Radio and TV.
It's my pleasure.
Beautiful. So, let's begin with your background, who you are. Who is Daniel Frempong, or who I call Ura?
Okay, so Daniel Frempong is a young guy who is trying to make it in life. I'm the last one out of 7 kids. Yeah, so
Baby last.
yeah, yeah. So what else?
What else? Okay, so the purpose really of this interview is looking at entrepreneurship, at business, and the journey towards that, how do you call it, getting into business. And the reason why is there is the general movement towards entrepreneurship. There's a general movement towards not living paycheck to paycheck, but being able to be self-sustaining, providing a service. So in your case, how did you arrive at this juncture of owning your own business? And then you also tell us what kind of business you run.
Okay, so first and foremost, it's more about technology. Since everyone out there, each and every home, there's technology.
Yes.
Either you have a cell phone, or you have internet, or you have a computer. So at a tender age, I told myself I was not gonna work, as you said, from paycheck to paycheck. And I saw my mom being a businesswoman, striving to take care of us, doing very good. My dad, same wise, doing.
Why are you from Kwewu?
My dad has a bit of business.
Kwewu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have it in our blood. But then, me personally, I like helping people, and I can't work with blood. So I decided, what can I do? I always like to see people happy. So just to be able to help without being a doctor or something, I decided to at least give to the community, and that would be, let's say, being a business person, trying to make everyone's needs available. So going to more about, let's say, the technology world, there are many people who do not understand the technology.
I don't.
Yeah. So usually when they come to me to help them out,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing it to make them happy. At the end of the day,
You derive satisfaction from it, and then you get paid on top.
I always become happy when someone comes to me and goes home being happy that I solved their technology needs. So as I had that idea, I decided to study about it. So I studied enterprise network engineering.
Oh.
So I could get more insight about it.
Enterprise networking engineering. That's a big name.
It's big, but not that big.
It's big, but it's not that big. So the name should not scare people who want to study networking. Hey,
Network engineering.
network engineering. Okay. What is it really?
So it's more about networking. So networking in the essence of, let's say, having a company. You might have several branches. You cannot move papers from one place to the other.
Okay.
You want to have a database that you can keep your files. You
That
want to have a
everybody
database
can access. A
access to
central.
it.
Okay.
So we basically create that network. We create that platform.
Okay.
So when you just go to your desk, even when you're home, you can
You
just
can tap
go into
into
your
it.
computer. That's why some people work from home.
Okay.
You don't have to be only in the office to work. So that was basically the idea for network engineering. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. So going back to when people come to me and they are satisfied with the service I gave them,
Yes.
I decided to learn more about customer service.
Okay.
That is why I joined Freedom Mobile with you.
Oh, but I thought you were already good with customer service.
I learned a lot from working with Freedom Mobile, because we used to have here and more trainings here and there, and that was my main idea, to join Freedom Mobile. It used to be wind to join them, to be able to get that customer, because
service experience. Yes,
we are not taught in school how to deal with customers
and difficult customers,
and there are a whole lot of customers,
various attitudes,
so many. So I learned from there how to deal with customers, and it got to a point I told myself, okay, it's okay, I can go out there. The capital wasn't there, but then I always believe that when you have the idea, you have the mentality, you have the strength. Not having the funds alone shouldn't stop you.
Yes,
you can go take a step, and I took the step, and my dad was so proud about it.
So how did you take the step? Because many people will be really interested in knowing, like, I want to do this, I do not have the money, and so the dreams are still sitting in their heads. So how did you take that step so that somebody may also learn from it and apply your formula?
Yeah, so first of all, I'll say advice. Always listen to advice, especially those who have been in it. And as I was saying, being a Freedom, the person I was working with was kind of an uncle. So every now and then, he's advising. You just need to listen. You do more than listening than the talking. You just need to listen to what he's saying, because he's in it. He knows what's going on, right? And you don't need to always think that I can do it. You can. I started by looking for a shop, on the street, and just to be able to start something. And a friend was in that business already. And he advised me also. He told me where to start from. You don't need to have so much. They all say that you don't need to have so much, because if you have so much, you don't know where to start from. But when you have that letter, knowing that I'm buying 3 phones, I'm buying a laptop, I'm buying a charger, to sell it at this price to get profit from it. So I started from my car trunk. I had a laptop in my car trunk. I had cell phones in my pocket. I had accessories and all that.
So you were just a walk-in store. I store.
I used to have almost everything in my car, just going around. And one time my dad was like, I want to help. You're doing good. The small you selling, you're making more from it. And everyone is recommending you to everyone. He met one person he was trying to do something on his phone, he was having a problem. And one person was like, do you know that guy on Jane Street? Kweku. Just go there, he will help you out. And that was my dad. And he was so proud about hearing someone say that.
Refer
it was one
you.
person telling my dad to come to me. But then my dad, when he has issues, he'll go to a store to go fix it. So why shouldn't I even help my son if someone is recommending him? So we decided to help me out. And my friend was, as I said, my friend was in the business already. He had a location. I didn't have the location. So he decided, Daniel, come on board. Let's join our heads together and make this happen.
Beautiful. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. These are the stories we need to hear. Young men, young women, entrepreneurs, because so many people have that. They want to achieve something, but it's a big deal. How do I even register a company to get into it? Where do I go for resources, for advice, and all these things?
So, where to register it? This country is the best place to have it, honestly. Canada is the best place, especially Ontario, Toronto, because you have everything at your disposal. We have information everywhere. I just went online, searched where to register a business. It directed me downtown. I wasn't driving. I just used the bus. I get my signage, check my Google map. It tells me where to go. It took me about hours to get there. But when I got there, the reception was so nice. They told me what to register, what to do, and all that. Even when I was done, the person gave me a card. And I think it comes back to favor. Like everywhere you go, you get a favor of God. I'm a Christian. So this person told me, I will introduce you to this person. Just go there, you open a bank account for you. I just went to TD. And from registering my company, that same day I was able to open my bank account for the business.
You you call it favor. This is what I call it. You getting off your butt, making that journey, and you know what?
It's true. It's true.
I'm not too religious or whatever, so I'll keep my religiosity aside. But this is what many people fail to see, that the doors of opportunities are always available and open. Only if you get up, take that step, and then there it is.
Yeah, it's true. Because if I had just said all this or talked about all this and just sat home and waited for the right time, I don't think I would be able to get there.
There are many people that need to help, that want to help, and we don't even how do you call it, get that.
The help is really there. The help is out there. You might not. I won't advise you always get help. Try to do it for yourself, because if you try to do it for yourself.
When I say help, it's in terms of investors and investment.
Okay.
You speaking, and I'm thinking, I even never knew that aspect of you.
Yeah.
And if I did, I might be interested in investing in you.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
Yes.
But with investments or that part, if your family or relatives not able to help you, try get a job. Canada, you can work in the night. I did some night jobs just to be able to get something small. The first laptop I bought was from my night job. That I was able to buy that laptop. I bought it for $150, and it was in my trunk for a week. No one was buying it, right? But then I went to work again, got that money, that paycheck. I bought another one. I had about 3. I went to someone who has a shop. And has just one there. I decided I'm going to sell all this 3 to you. And he took it. So sometimes you don't need to wait for an investor. You don't need to wait for capital.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I think, let me clarify.
Okay.
When it gets to investments, for instance, you started your journey of getting it. So an investor sees that you are doing it, just like your dad or your friend saw it. So basically, they've all invested in you one way or the other. It's not really family helping you, because when it comes to money and supporting business, the whole thing changes to be investing in you.
Okay.
Well, that's the right lingo, Frank, the right way to look at it, that they've invested in you and your business for it to grow. Yes.
Yeah. So and it depends too. Not everyone. You cannot just invest in just anybody.
Somebody like you, I'll be interested in investing
because you know me, and
because I know your capability. Knowing you does not cut it, but knowing what you can do. The customer service you provide, which means people keep coming and coming. And just like the first time we met, I pass by, even if I'm not buying, just to say hello. And if you are selling, when people pass by just to say hello,
it's an opportunity
to see new things. It's like, oh, I have to come back and get this. And even if it's somewhere else, they still come back because you create a loyal following. So now let's go to this exactly where your shop is and some of the stuff that you do.
So we're located at 1744 B Jane Street.
1744 B Jane Street.
The main intersection will be Jane and Lawrence.
Jane and Lawrence.
Yeah, so if you're familiar with Lorry Meat,
yes,
we are the next plaza after Lorry Meat.
So after the Lawrence, is it opposite the Goodwill?
I'm not familiar with Goodwill.
Is it Goodwill or Value Village? Or there's a No Frills?
Yeah, before you get to No Frills.
Before
so there's a TD Bank, but it's closed.
Yes.
I share the same wall with TD Bank.
You share the same wall with the TD Bank. Yeah. So that means I've been circling around you without even realizing it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
So we cater. We even do money transfer from Canada to all over the country.
Okay.
We do mobile money to Ghana.
Okay.
So it goes just like that. Immediately you come, your services are granted to you.
Okay.
And we repair phones, cell phones, all about technology.
And laptops?
Laptops, phones, iPad,
Okay.
Name it. Yeah, we
Okay.
repair that, we buy and sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we do.
Beautiful. So your partner is also Ghanaian?
Yeah, he is.
He is. Okay. And two Ghanaians are not fighting in the same place.
That is one thing you should.
I
It's
just had to ask.
It's not everybody you can.
Business
go to
partnership.
business with. Yeah.
Yes.
He's been a brother from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you meet people, you get to know that this person can help me in life. I can help this person in life.
Yes.
He had the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I had the ideas. I
yes.
had certain things he needed to push him.
Mm-hmm.
And since we are brothers, why not? Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
And God being so good, we've never had issues.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Let's take a quick break and then we'll do a music interlude and then we'll be back and we'll continue with our interview. I know it's really nice, it's really interesting and stuff, but we'll be right back.
You know say I be better pass anybody. It's what's wrong, and your boy no. See, some of the hustle know they make chance pass me by. So make you do your best and use your sense. I saw the stress since I put up first. Try to no be race, it no be test. The jack guys no one can test. Yeah. So make you tell them. So we come no the fear them. Baba got the for my side, so no shake it. Yeah, when I'm media, on Tonko now on go. On in the CCTV, baby, I really want to show. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Yeah, yeah, when I'm media, on Tonko now on go. On in the CCTV, baby, I really want to show. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Make you no cry, oh no cry. Say you go be, make you still try. You no draw in your walk. I say no good way. I pity make you no cry, oh still try. Say you go be, make you no cry. You no draw in your walk die. Quite, I don't mean that's on me. I don't mean that in me. I don't mean that in me. Chintin and China China. Don't mean that's on me.
Hey, it's for you.
On the CCTV, baby, I really want to show.
Hey.
Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide.
Okay, we back live from Doc TV Radio, Abidoc Productions here on Finch and Weston Road with my young entrepreneur who has, wow, your story is amazing. Daniel Frempong.
Yes.
Ura. Hey, gentleman. Your story is amazing and it's inspirational. And these are the stories that many of our youth, our young people need to hear. And I hope you'll be given more platforms to share these kind of narratives, these stories that will transform our societies, that instead of, being in the hallways and, hustling, what has now become legal, the weed, they can find better ways of getting into entrepreneurships and proceeding in life. So, this is a general question I tend to ask most people, that what should I expect within the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, in the business aspect?
Business aspect. We hoping and trying our best and working hard to at least have almost a shop in every corner. Yeah.
Hey.
So when you're on Jane Street, you have mountain, you don't need to drive all the way down.
Yes.
Just go to any location and you can get our services there too. So
Excellent, top-notch services.
Yeah, and we're not doing or looking at the cell phone part alone. We're gonna cater or move into fashion too.
Fashion.
Yeah. So God being so good.
What aspect of fashion?
Fashion as in makeup has been one of the best in town right now.
Okay.
Even with a barber shop alone.
Okay.
Some youth have a talent to be good barbers, but they don't have shops. Some of them look for chairs to rent and all that. They're not getting them. A young guy approached me one time and told me that, can I give him some part of my shop to do a barber shop? And I'm like, that won't work because this kind of different.
Yes.
So with my partner, we sat and we thought about it.
Yes.
And we decided, we can, because we're trying to make entrepreneurs, we can make everything possible.
Everything
right?
is possible.
So God be so good, the 1st of March, we will be opening our first barbershop.
Yay! Okay, I'm coming. I don't know what you're going to do with the shirt, but
We're going to cater for ladies also.
oh, okay. Hey, fluff, fluff, puff, puff. Okay, we coming. I'm very proud of you. And we'll catch up with you and see maybe the next year or so and see how far you've come. And I know you also, or that part is off air.
No, I'm willing to open up about that.
So I walked into a meeting and there you are, and it's like, why is he here? And then, NPP Youth Leader, Toronto. So you're a youth leader as well of the present political party in Ghana. Okay. So what are your roles and responsibility in this leadership position here in Toronto?
Okay, so we aspiring to make everyone go back home because that is where we are from. When we come here to learn, basically most of us came here for a better life. Came here to get something to take back home. But you come and you feel like it's comfortable here. And I believe that when you stay in your comfort zone, you don't move on.
But is it really comfortable?
It's not.
I do believe that question is a matter of perspective.
Yeah,
yes.
It's not, but then you can get very comfortable. Let's say when you come here to learn, as I came here to learn for my enterprise network engineering, I was going to go back home, look for a company and work with them. But then the whole idea changed and became entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And being part of the political party right now, we're trying to make Ghana a place where everyone will come back to, especially if you're from Ghana. Even if you're not from Ghana, you can come there and relax like how you're here and you have your peace of mind. And the political party that is in power right now, which is the NPP, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo is doing the best. Since I knew Ghana, we've never had free education, and he's implemented that.
It's always been in the constitution, except it was in the northern part of the country.
So why should one part of the country have it? But when you come to Canada, everyone has free education, right? Nana has been able to implement that, right? And
as it's unequally yoked. Yes.
Yeah. So we here and with the youth, because of the position I have or being a youth also, I have that feeling. So I was given that position to help make everyone who is here know that we have something to do back home.
And there are vast opportunities that can be implemented. Yes.
That's what I do for my party.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Daniel, it's been a pleasure having you in the studios. It's been a pleasure having you. So we will touch base back in a year or two's time and see how far we've gone. And if we hope that if we call on you in the future on a technical question, you'd come in and break down whatever new gadgets is here. You're going to be our tech specialist.
No problem. I'm
Thank
always
you.
at your call.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.